The first sign in over 80 miles appeared, and we checked our printed and electronic maps. We take a hard right here.
Hi, I'm Lori Girl, and I'm out there.
"40 miles of real trail. Soon we'll come to the lake. Please, please, please don't be tick infested." I should have sprayed the DEET a lot higher. So far no ticks though, but also no trail. Thank goodness we are on track. Next guess? That way. Oh! It is definitely a prettier trail. So far no ticks. It is harder to find your way, but we were forewarned, and luckily I downloaded the maps 3D Pro route for here, and it gives half-mile markers and shows you offline where you are by GPS. We slogged through a bunch of water going over our feet. You really couldn't see through the grass, but now we're on dry land again. Here's our corner. Here's our way of crossing it. The last crossing, there was a low board, as though we were gymnasts and could just jump up on the shelf and jump over with our packs. There's finally a few trees around and beavers moved in. We made it through the first 2.5 miles of prairie next to the Sheyenne River, which is becoming Lake Ashtabula. We should have taken the easy way. The man on the four-wheeler verified the route, said some of the markers would be down, but told us just up ahead we'd see the railroad trestle, and then we'd get to the boat landing, which is our goal for the night. Once again, access blocked for people, so we climbed where that wooden post is over, and then climbed here where the break in the wire is. You see that? Under. Can you see we're by a lake and windmills, and we're on a real trail? By the way, the man on the four-wheeler said he's never seen a hiker here before. We're walking through raspberry vines or blackberry something and shrubs and ticks, sinking in muck and mud, going under farmers' wires. We got what we asked for. Wingman's gonna go that way. We were warned you wouldn't see the bridge easily, and I was waiting, looking around, and suddenly saw this, but you see, it doesn't really end well. Trying to sit in a tick-free zone, it's almost impossible. We have fishermen. He said he's never ever seen a hiker here before. The second person today that said that. We've crossed a number of these and so far kept our feet pretty dry. Real thankful somebody dropped a plank there. The Sheyenne River has widened into Lake Ashtabula. So far the going isn't quite as rough as yesterday, but we're still suspicious it could change at any moment. Good to know we are still on trail. See the marker? No ticks in here, I'm sure. Seriously, it's just a normal tick, so you only pull like 4 or 5 off every couple hours instead of every couple minutes. They don't seem to mind the DEET as much as I'd hoped they would. Hey little frog, you can jump again. Jump again. Jump again. Yep. it's a triple. I'm on the first. Oh, I'm on the first sty. Wingman just did the second, and now he's on the third. Thank God there is a sty though. Better signs, better path. You can tell we're near a town where people might actually be doing day hikes. And we had our GPS to get us down here in time. The markers they're out here, but they're hard to find in time. Lots of things like this. You have to decide which way to go around. But anyway, the GPS said to head down toward the river. There'd be a bridge, and looky here. I wish they did this every time. Me and my pack don't fit through this.
Don't run over on me.
I prefer this. There's our bridge, and those cows have been running ahead of us and stopping, running ahead of us and stopping.
We were so lucky because the couple at Wesley Acres let us camp there for free.
We have a 2-track, which is wonderful. We had a cow pack yesterday. Look how pretty it is. We kind of lost our markers, but we looked at our GPS and it said follow the ridge line. So as you can see, there's a nice beautiful view, and we're up high. So we think just past those trees somewhere we'll find a marker again. Do we still have hope?
See a marker up there.
Oh, yay. Oh, awesome. We're going to try and walk the shore for a second. Thank you, Heather. As Wingman was slogging his way through the muck, I remembered you saying there was a bridge that wasn't obvious and was a bit off trail. So we just kept looking, and here it was. I am free of mud this time. The trail has become very easy. It goes through people's backyards and access to the beach. But we've met a couple outside hanging out on their back patio, and they said, yep, you're doing fine. First marker we've seen in a couple miles. The terrain got really rough. All these little woody things got really thick. The earth is falling away. It's sliding away because of too much wetness. One of the locals was explaining how they're having landslides. And so they're having mini landslides out here, which means there aren't stable places to cross. And even up on a hill, it'll be in muck and cattails growing, and it'll sink in real deep, and it's just very slow going, very slow.
Finally, we were near the end of Lake Ashtabula, so we took a swim, then went around the dam and had an ice cream.